All right, what's going on, y'all? Welcome to the tutorial. It's the first time I'm making a tutorial. It's gonna be on this AI video I made. The title was, I have like multiple titles, so I can't even pick one. I guess AI Slop is dying. That's the title of the video. Really happy with this video. It's probably the best video I ever made. Like if I died today, I'd be happy knowing I made this shit. So that's how happy I am with this video. But yeah, bro, let's get into the tutorial. Here's the editing tutorial that no one asked for, but you're getting it anyways. You know what I'm saying? Actually, that's a lie. I guess like 3 people asked for it. I put a community post up, and 3 of y'all want to see it, or 2 of you guys, 2 of you guys. You know, Premi and Blackie. So I got you guys. Boom. I actually redid the thumbnail for it too, and I'm super happy with this. This looks fucking sick, bro. This looks fucking sick. So I'm actually happy with it. I had to fucking climb a fence. And here, I'll show you guys. I'll get into the tutorial quick. I just want to show you guys because it was actually pretty cool. Fuck. Did I save it? Please tell me I saved it. Fuck. It's in my Snapchat. Hold up. 1 second. This is going to be real quick. I don't really care about viewer retention right now, but let me just show you real quick. So I had to climb over this fence right here. And this shit, and the drop was fucking like, if I fell, I died. So like, yo, I risked my life for you guys. Come on. Or I risked my life for clickbait, I guess, or to make a cool thumbnail. I don't know. But if I don't know if if the video would have done better if I uploaded it with this thumbnail. Maybe not. Maybe, I don't know. I just like this thumbnail way better. I color graded it nicely too. At least see all this blue popping out, and I got the yellow sky. You know. Okay, let's get into the fucking tutorial. Okay, okay. All right. So, here's the beginning of the video.
I write all the lines for my videos. Everything is scripted. This is the first time I'm using AI.
And I really wanted to get in, lay out the kind of premise and the game I want you to play while you're watching the video, which is like, guess which script is the AI one. That's the first thing I wanted to do, because that's like the whole video is kind of structured around that, right? And I did it really
I write all the lines for my videos. Everything is scripted. This is the first time I'm using AI. Everyone thinks AI is the future. So let's see how long it takes for you to figure out which script was made with ChatGPT.
So 10 seconds. 10 seconds I basically I explained the whole thing. The whole game, right? I didn't really get into the topic of, okay, AI Slop is dying, but this will hook in any type of viewer. Oh my god, fuck. Fuck you. Oh my god, does it go away? Oh my god, you're lying to me. Does this exit? Okay, we're good. Okay. But this will hook in any type of viewer who's like very intrigued by, you know, something different, something, okay, I gotta play this game. Let's see if AI is actually the future. Let's see if an AI script will actually be noticeable against a human script, right? You know? And this video did pretty good compared to my usual videos, so I think it really worked. You know, if my channel was a bit bigger, it probably would have gotten more views, but 3K views is a lot. That's probably my most popular. Other than this shit, I don't even know how this video did good, to be honest. Look at my retarded face. Oh my god, that video is so bad. I don't know why that did good, but okay. So I really need to hook someone in. 10 seconds in, hooked. Okay. What's the word? Fucking. You usually want it even faster. You usually want the hook. You want to hook them in like 5 seconds in, you know? So that's what I did. And for small channels especially, you want to hook them in quickly, because when you see a video on your recommended, right? When it's a smaller channel, when it's like a video that's like less than 50K views, like less than 100K views, like this one, for example. When someone clicks on it, they're giving you a big chance, because let's say you compare it to a video that has like 500K views or 100K more, you're less likely to click off. You're less likely to, you don't really need to get hooked in as much, because if you see something with more views, you immediately think, okay, I trust this person. People watch him. This video is probably going to be good, you know? When you see a video with less views, you got to really hook them in, because they're giving you a big chance and they can get off the video easily, you know? Because they're thinking, okay, this person doesn't have as much views. They're probably less bad at making videos, you know? Everyone thinks that. Like, it's like a subconscious thing. Like, most viewers think like that, right? So you really need to hook them in. Really, like, it's really important, especially as a small channel. And even if you're a big channel, if you have a really good hook, that's double the power, you know?
Which
So yeah,
script?
that's how I'm explaining that. And I really, the music choice was also pretty what's it called? Purposeful. I can't think of the good words. Okay, purposeful.
First
That's a shitty word, but I'll go with that.
time I'm using AI. Everyone thinks AI is the future.
Listen to this song. This song is it's like very dramatic. It's very dramatic and kind of how do I explain it? Like it sounds like I'm about to talk about like some problems, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like a rock heavy song, you know? Oh my god, bro, fuck this. Right? So
AI is the future.
Here
Future.
the swooshes when I'm switching it around.
So let's see how long it takes you to
around, and eventually it syncs up with the music.
the future. So let's see how long it takes you to figure out which script was made with ChatGPT.
So you can hear that, and you know that really like kind of pulls it in together. You know, it's like this organized kind of talking. It's kind of coming together to kind of climb.
Made with ChatGPT.
The intro's done, right? Let's get into the video. Because you don't want to
As the future
music with the whooshes initially.
Yeah.
It would sound like less like artistic and less smooth, right? You want it to slowly sync up.
As the future. So let's see how long it takes you to figure out which script was made with ChatGPT. Everyone knows.
And you know, there's no title sequence or anything because you want to get straight into the talking. Like, you know, most YouTubers know nowadays like title sequences don't really work, right? You want to get straight into the thing because everyone's attention spans are fucking fucked, all right?
Everyone knows AI is the future. Soon we're gonna have parasocial relationships with AI influencers and won't even realize it. Isn't it unsettling that?
So I do a little effect, you know, little transitions. I put a little.
Realize it. Isn't it unsettling?
I want to be quick. I don't want to have like really any pauses unless they're intentional. I don't want pauses in my talking unless they're intentional to add dramatic effect. Other than that, no.
Feeling that in due time, the entire internet will just be filled with AI. How long will it be until we can't trust anything we see on our phones?
And you also notice that it's really hard to tell. You cannot tell from here which script is AI. I purposely made it so
isn't it
the scripts are very
isn't it
close. The scripts kind of finish each other's sentences and they're very similar because I don't want you to get it immediately, you know?
Due time, the entire internet will just be filled with AI. How long will it be until we can't trust anything we see on our phones?
Now, when I do these, AI will dominate the internet. You know, AI will replace you. You need AI to succeed. Those are basically I'm laying out within the first minute. So when I show the whole thing, so that's like 1 minute in. I need to lay out all the arguments that I'm gonna tackle. That's how I should kind of structure this video.
Future. Soon we're gonna have parasocial relationships with AI influencers and won't even realize it. Isn't it unsettling that in due time, the entire internet?
And it's all of this is kind of intentional.
Isn't it?
This isn't just like, okay, this is cool. It's really cool, but it also like, oh my god, what is this gonna show every time? Holy fuck. Every time I do something cool and something smooth, the viewer, it releases a bit of a dopamine. It does, right?
Isn't it
something cool like that, right? So I kind of I time these like kind of dopamine hits, and I basically it sounds like I'm fucking like I'm like a mastermind, but I'm not. Like it sounds like I'm fucking trying to like think of like psychology, like oh how do I make? But it's like every YouTuber does this. Like Mr. Beast is doing this shit. Like
no,
they all do it. Right, and even this is kind of a dopamine right here. Like it's showing this.
It's on our phones,
and it's also setting up a pattern. This is very important.
It's on our phones.
Hopefully, I don't sound like a schizo right now. Do y'all understand? I'm kind of in the zone right now. Okay, so this is it's setting up a pattern.
Now Neil deGrasse Tyson
and then I love this fucking transition. Like it's like oh look, boom.
deGrasse Tyson believes that the internet will just turn into an interdimensional cable from Rick and Morty. Now, although this guy contributes.
And you know, when I use the black bars are usually intentional as well.
From Rick and Morty. Now,
when I want to say something dramatic or when I want to say a point that I want to stick with the viewer, I put the black bars there.
Now, although this guy contributes more to Joe Rogan clips than his actual career, a prediction like that's scary for a guy.
So I want to say, okay, that's scary for a guy like me. I'm an influencer.
Like me. If that ends up being the outcome, yo, I'm the wild part.
And boom. Now, okay, patterns continue.
The wild part.
This time we got the music playing.
Part is, how are we not supposed to ignore AI right now? It's efficient, it's effective. An AI user can get things done within minutes compared to a non-AI user.
And even this this like it syncs up like the way I'm looking, right?
Compared to a non-AI user, it could take hours. That's not just a small difference.
This is also intentional.
That's not just
tracking, head tracking. So this is also to keep the viewer engaged.
It could take hours.
When you
That's
always have change.
non-AI
This
user.
is like two. This script is this script is going on for a bit too long. When I usually have sudden changes, so there's changes, right? When there's changes, it keeps the viewer engaged.
Compared to a non-AI.
So this one, it's like a longer line. So I kind of.
That's not just a small difference.
And on top of that, the script, you can hear it.
That's
This line is a really dead giveaway.
That's not just a small difference.
Like you can listen.
Hours. That's not just a small difference. That's a completely different playing.
Like who says that? That's not just a small difference. That's a completely different playing field. That sounded so obvious as an AI script. So I'm using this head tracking as a way to distract the viewer a bit from the script.
Hours. That's not just a small difference. That's a completely different.
Because without it, like I don't know if you guys, to me it seemed like
Hours. That's not just a small difference. That's a complete.
Okay, it's not synced up, but it's not synced.
That's not just a small difference. That's a completely.
It seems different. Kind of awkward. Like it seems like that is definitely not something I'd say, right?
That's a completely different playing field.
I feel like this helped that out.
No process, no grind.
This is pretty obvious too.
No process, no grind,
no
just
process,
output.
No grind, just output. Like who the fuck that is so chat GPT. But you know, the whole point of the video is to make it obvious anyways. So I wasn't really trying that hard to hide it, you know. But and then here I cut the music here and I drop the black bars because I'm gonna say something serious.
And the people stuck here doing it the long way, it feels like we're just wasting our time. But
and you notice, oh, why the fuck isn't the music playing like that? Dun dun. Okay, it's just pencil writing. Okay, now I'm breaking the pattern. The pattern's breaking. And the thing about like dopamine, whatever psychology, when you break the pattern and you make it something cooler, that's a bit more dopamine, right? So you can see what I do here.
But
this transition, oh my god, I love this part. Like holy shit.
But regardless of that, it doesn't really bother me because I know AI.
And now it's like, okay, I'm gonna show the whole thing. That's the pattern break. That shows, okay, this is the whole thing. All the fucking arguments are laid out, right? So that's that, and you can hear in my script.
It doesn't really bother me because I know AI.
It doesn't really bother me because I know AI, and then it kind of fades out. You can see I faded it out, right? And I use a reverb effect.
Bother me because I know AI.
Because I want it to be smooth, and how I do the reverb effect, if you guys don't know, I don't know how advanced you guys are at Premiere. I don't know how I'm supposed to be explaining this editing thing. I'm kind of just explaining the structure right now, but I add a little reverb effect, and the way to do that is basically you kind of get your audio. Here, I'll do it here. I'll paste it down here because it's kind of fucking cluttered up there. Fuck, did I copy it? Hello? Why isn't it copying? Hello, can you paste? Can you paste? Bro, what the fuck? Is it? Oh, is it? No, it's not. I thought it was because my fucking Adobe thing was fucked. I don't know why it's not pasting. Dude, what the fuck? Okay, I'll just do it over here.
Regardless of that, it doesn't really bother me because I know AI.
So I want to cut it there. So I have my original, duplicate it, then drag it out, cut it. I change the gain, so it's like nothing. I nest it. So nested sequence is basically combining the sequence and making it to one. So there you go. It's a nest now. Then what you want to do is go over to Essential Audio, click sound effect, reverb. And
I know AI.
it's not strong right now because you want to kind of. Oh wait, no, it's because I'm soloing this. Here, let me put both of
For
them.
me because I know AI.
So that's kind of like that. If you want to make it last longer, you can turn up the decay a little bit. Don't overdo it.
Because I know AI.
And you can mess with the reverb. I notice when you hire the reverb, it's less like the echo.
I know AI.
So you gotta kind of fine tune it to your likings, but that's basically how you do that. But yeah, that's.
Probably wondering why I'm trying to make a career off the internet when AI is inevitably going to replace me. And the answer is simple. AI isn't going to.
And I kind of structure the whole script. This is the thing I do. You can't really show this. I can't really visualize this unless I show the script. Yeah, vid. Where's the script? I did like 5 different copies of the script. I think it should be this one. Or is it this one? It should be this one. But I structured the whole script so it kind of brings out an emotion into the viewer. Like if you notice back here, I'm like,
everyone thinks AI is deGrasse Tyson. In due time, the entire internet.
Don't you notice that in due time, the entire internet will just be filled with AI? I want to pick out a emotion off the viewer. Like that will leave a viewer like maybe like startled or not startled, pessimistic, like, oh shit, like the whole internet's going to be filled with AI. You know, like I'm kind of scared now, or it may pull into the emotion like, oh, this guy, okay, the whole internet's going to be filled with AI. How the video titles AI Slop is dying. How is this guy going to tackle that argument? He's laying this out. How is he going to, when is he, like, how is he going to, you know, be optimistic about that?
Influencers
are, you know, even maybe sometimes it won't even bring out emotion, but then it, on the other hand, the visuals keeps the viewer engaged. You know, you gotta tune into every like aspect that you can keep the viewer focused, right? So it's basically that.
As creating art and hasn't really replaced any real jobs. I mean, the only real job it's actually replaced is a therapist. But give it a few years and your internet feed won't just be chaotic, it'll be synthetic. The entire internet's gonna be filled with AI influencers, deepfakes. Even right now, you probably consume more AI generated content than actual real content. A lot of you.
So that's this one's pretty easy. I did it in After Effects, but you can do it in Premiere if you want. I basically just had like downloaded a bunch of cars, like a PNG. Try to find real looking ones. These looks fake as fuck, but you don't really notice it in the video. And I just keyframe them to make them just go down. I can't really show it here because it's in After Effects. I don't want to open that shit up, but I just keyframe it and then add in motion blur. There's no motion blur in Premiere, so in After Effects there's a pixel motion blur. I just added that, and I kind of repeated these 5 times because I wanted like more cars, because I did one and there wasn't like a lot of cars, so I just did it multiple times. Hopefully you guys understand what I'm saying. Also, before I even did this fine cut, oh my god, I needed to explain this. Okay, so I had a first cut where I just did no editing, no fancy edits, just put in everything I wanted to put for the first cut. This is the first cut, the first commentary. Same thing with the second cut. I did the same thing, right? Because I use sequences. You want to use sequences. You don't want to do everything in one sequence, right? It's way easier if you have a sequence for just this stuff, and you know, a testing thing where you can test out like music, like I test out music and shit, and you know, stuff like that, right? You don't want to do it in one because you can get disorganized easy. You can lose a lot of a lot of clips, a lot of audio clips, you know. So that's always good to do.
A lot of your favorite creators use it for editing, scripts, ideas, so much so that it seems like you can't even tell the real from the fake.
How long is this for? Okay, 18 minutes.
Fake anymore. The same way scrolling on Twitter, Reels, TikToks all day. It's an obstacle for our productivity. AI is now
with that kind of car little transition. I also start playing music. This is a good time to just start music. Start like a kind of build up to the next section of the video, right? So I didn't want to just start fading in music randomly. So this is a good opportunity to do it. And it's kind of been a while since I put an edit in. So it was a good time to like put like something, you know,
than actual real content. A lot of your favorite creators use it for editing, scripts, ideas, so much so that it seems like you can't even tell the real from the fake anymore. The same way scrolling on Twitter, Reels, TikToks all day. It's an obstacle for our productivity. AI is now an obstacle for our authenticity.
And these two are actually the same
anymore.
song.
The same way scrolling on Twitter, Reels, TikToks all day.
These two are
it's an
obstacle song, so
for authenticity.
And so I cut the music as well. I don't want it to completely fade in because I say something that's a little emotional,
TikToks
like a little bit like
all day. It's
AI is not an obstacle for authenticity. I want the viewer to listen up. That's why I cut the music.
An obstacle for our productivity. AI is now an obstacle for our authenticity.
And you know the way I do this thing, it's in After Effects. All the cool shit you see, that's basically always in After Effects. So I have a camera, and then I have the camera pulling back, and basically the video is here, right? And then the cars are here, and then we have the paper here. So the camera's here right now. It's coming back. Okay, now it's looking at the. Can you guys see my camera? Yeah. Okay. Now it's looking at the cars. Okay, now it's pulling back a bit more. Now it's looking at the paper. That's basically how I set it up. It's pretty self-explanatory. Like you can just make use 3 layers, put in After Effects, make a camera. You can just fuck around with it, and you can learn some cool shit.
Authenticity.
Yeah, I definitely want to use cameras, like the camera shit, more in my next videos, because it's something that I don't see a lot of YouTubers using. And I kind of just like, when I started fucking around with it, I was like, oh shit, this shit is like kind of cool, so I'm gonna do that.
Authenticity.
Okay, so we have, so if you notice, before I rip this, the AI will take over the internet. I ripped it, and I initially ripped it because that means that's symbolized that, okay, I'm gonna tackle this. I'm gonna tackle this point. I'm gonna tackle it. I'm gonna rip it. I'm gonna tackle it, and I'm gonna tie a knot on it. So I'm gonna kind of finalize that point and be like, okay, AI might take over the internet, but it's not actually that bad of a thing. And I didn't actually like put a knot on it. Like I didn't tie the bow on it, but I kind of tackled it. I was kind of like, nah, AI is not going to take over the internet the same way you think it will, right? But instead, right now, I'm putting AI replace you. I make it glow. That means I'm kind of reflecting on the topic rather than tackling it and be like, I'm not going to confidently say that, okay, AI is not going to replace me. I'm going to reflect on it, and you'll see that here. Why is this happening?
I mean, it sucks because why should I even be making videos anymore when AI can easily do the same shit that I'm doing within a few years?
Right? So I'm kind of like pessimistic about it. I'm like not completely confident.
I'm doing my ideas, my editing, even my personality,
This one, I don't.
My ideas, my editing, even my personality.
I mean, no, that was fine. So I thought it was a bit off, but when I say my ideas, the black bar goes down a bit. When I say my editing, black bar goes down a bit, and I'm like, even my personality, and it goes down a lot, like the third time.
Doing my ideas, my editing, even my personality.
It's just small things, like small edits. Like no one, like you guys probably don't notice it, but it's cool. Like if someone went and analyzed this video, they would see all the small things. And sometimes even you would see like a small thing, but not see the other small thing, It's cool to have, and, looking as an editor, the person who made it, looking back on it, and you see all these small things. It's like, because these are passion projects to me, Seeing these small things, it's cool, right?
Even Parker, he's a very talented actor, but even him, he's got to live with the fear that, yo, AI can replace him.
Fuck it.
There's just a little comedic bit I just did.
Fuck AI. Movies that are completely AI generated that are actually...
And this comedic bit helped me transition into talking about movies, because he's an actor. Even Parker, he's a super talented actor.
Fuck AI. Movies that are completely AI generated that are actually pretty good. But let's be honest, who's lining up to watch something that was generated probably within a whole weekend? This script took me days to make, but ChatGPT, it made the other one in seconds. And yeah, something like that messes with your head. It makes you feel like you're sabotaging yourself, doing everything the long way. But here's the part.
And here I'm opening up
your head.
Even though I'm saying something that's pretty dramatic,
makes you feel like,
because it's kind of it's setting up for, okay, maybe something different's gonna happen. Maybe I'm gonna say something else.
Like you're sabotaging yourself, doing everything the long way. But here's the part nobody wants to admit. The more we rely on it, the more that we use it for our work, for everything.
And now it's coming back down, because I'm saying something, okay, I'm saying it's making us more stupid. I'm changing the narrative. So this was like, okay, I'm talking negatively. This one I'm talking positively, in the sense that like I'm tackling this point now. You need AI to succeed.
For our work, for everything, our daily life, it makes us more stupid. Using AI for...
It's just like a little stupid video game thing I did. So I did like a little shake when it ripped. If I didn't do that shake, it would have looked like kind of... It would look more dry, like the rip. I wanted the rip to be more shake, a little invert. I just to do the gaming thing, I hired the exposure, keyframed it to lower it, and I also did a mosaic effect. You probably don't notice the mosaic effect, but like it's a bit pixelated initially, but then it fades out.
Using AI for everything is like...
And then the camera just zooms in.
AI for everything is like having your car on autopilot. The people who run the AI, who are in charge of it, can make the car crash at any second. What are you gonna do when you forget how to drive? Even companies in the future they'll do the opposite of what AI is doing right now. Websites and apps that are able to filter out AI content because people are gonna get sick of it. The explosive growth that's
And here I'm really tackling the arguments. I'm really like all in on the arguments rather than being all pessimistic and, you know, questioning it.
skyrocketing of AI that everyone's overhyping. Eventually, every AI model is gonna be stuck behind a paywall because
With that, I'm playing the Spider-Man music. This is very like heroic, you know, confident music. You can hear that. It's very confident music, right? So music choice is very intentional.
it's gonna get too expensive. It won't skyrocket forever. Also, why does ChatGPT
I cut the music when I say something funny.
why does ChatGPT say no fluff all the time? No one uses the word fluff. What the hell is that? What kind of language are you speaking, ChatGPT? Look at this fight clip right here. It looks pretty fucking realistic, right? All of that was made with AI. But think about how fucking expensive that is.
You killed Jeffrey Epstein, you animal!
You think every college degree is gonna be finessed with AI, but schools are just gonna
And here I
creating something. May not look like it, but they're creating something real.
also
And the people choosing the hard route right now, it may not look like it, but they're creating something real.
I put that literally because this is the AI script, right? This shit sounded so AI. So I also put this to make it seem like it's more of a joke. To make it seem less obvious. Like, oh, maybe it's just a joke, right?
Real.
He was a good
And also this.
Good
So
man!
I separated.
Epstein, you animal!
This is more playing into the structure that I need to.
But think
I
about
always have change in the video.
how fucking expensive that is.
You killed Jeffrey Epstein, you animal!
You think
Jeffrey Epstein, you animal, and then I'm talking.
every college degree is gonna be
And then boom, I'm talking a bit more. First script, second script.
something real.
He was a good man!
He had to die, and now you die too.
Someone using AI for the college essays, do you really think they're getting better at writing essays? They're getting better with their words? No. I swear to God,
This
No, I swear to-
was very intentional. It wasn't just a dopamine hit. This is very intentional because I get more. As you can see, I can as I play it after the transition, I get a bit more emotional. I get angry. Like I swear to God, every in TikTok reel I see with good editing in it, like it symbolizes like a transition in emotion.
they're getting better with their words? No. I swear to God, every TikTok, Instagram reel I see that has good editing in it, it's always the same text, same effects, same riser sound effect. Like that shit.
I did this gray, this black and white. This was intentional as well. I did this black and white to show that this riser sound effect, because I was worried you would get it confused with I'm actually using this riser sound effect. So I used the black and white to show that, okay, I'm just playing it to show this is the riser sound effect that I always hear, rather than you confusing it with, oh, is he using it for the video? Right?
Same riser sound effect.
I feel like if you didn't have the thing, it would sound like it's part of the video.
Same riser sound effect. Like that
Right? That black and white helps a lot.
riser sound effect. Like that shit gets annoying. It gets repetitive and people can tell. Like no one actually makes original content anymore. It's oversaturated. It's the same. All
Here,
these videos, these YouTube videos. Like
No one's making.
this is when I kind of bait the viewer. I'm like, okay, this is the finale. This is when I finally break the middle part. But then I break the
YouTube
top.
videos.
Okay, let's get
No one's making cool stuff anymore. We stopped making cool shit. Like what? Like what are we doing?
What are we doing? Come on, man. Sure, it can.
And it's like, okay, now I have the cars. Okay, let's
Sure, it can
build up the climax again.
create pretty realistic images, but can it create something that comes from real experience, real obsession, real hard work, real collaboration? If you've been paying attention, you probably already figured out which one of my scripts are AI. And that goes to show that when you actively compare AI work to actual human work, you can always tell which one's more authentic, which one actually came from a human. And that's the one thing that AI can never replace.
Jeffrey Epstein!
What are we gonna talk about?
Dropping it!
And here I have all these AI videos. Looking back on it, I wish I put more effect on it because this looks kind of like, it looks very repetitive. I feel like I should have done more with it, but there's nothing I can do now, and that's the thing about art, you know, like you can't perfect everything. But as you can see, oh fuck. As you can see, I synced everything up. This is the part where I synced everything up because this is the real climax, right? Before I was even I forgot to mention this. When I ripped up the second one, it synced a little bit, but not fully. Like you can hear.
It makes us more stupid.
It syncs up a bit. A few parts sync up, but it's not fully synced up. In the climax, I want everything to sync up because this is like the the final hit, you know. So you can hear everything's fully synced up, like literally everything.
AI can never replace.
You hear that? How often is this gonna show? Holy shit! Oh my god! Did my after? Dude, what the fuck? Okay, this shit's annoying. Okay, I explained everything anyways. How many minutes? I'm at 30 minutes. Okay, I need to end this shit soon. But that's basically the structure, like my kind of thought process. Holy fuck, I need to get this fixed. Why is that shit happening? I swear I fucking fixed that. It's because I cracked it, so I get some problems sometimes, but it's all good. I'll fix it later. But yeah, that's basically my intentions. I also want to explain the two scripts. So the color grading was very intentional. I wanted the color grading to look very different between the two cuts, and I was wearing a red hoodie and a hat purposely. I wanted it to be very easy for the viewer to see the contrast in the two scripts, because I don't want you to be confused with, okay, which script is which. I want you to know which script is which. I want you to figure out which one's AI, right? So that's why I contrasted it heavily. You know, this cut was more saturated. There's a yellow tint in the sky, you know. This one, it seems like it's more night. There's like a purple tint. People didn't notice the purple. I feel like I should have made it more obvious in hindsight, looking back now. Because the original looked very different. I can show you guys the original. The original looked hella different, bro. If I can find it. Fuck. Can I find this, bro? To any of you guys even watching, I don't know who's even watching this shit. Is it here? Nah, it should be after this. Or maybe it's not here. Here, let me just find it. I made like 50 thumbnails for this, bro. I was going schizo. Where's the videos? Oh, it's here. This is an S-Log. This isn't here. Wait, hold on. Let me just convert this shit. Premiere. What the fuck are you? Let's. Okay, this is how it originally looked. This looks nothing like this, right? And also, I'd like to add, after I break the loop, after the climax, I have the color grading more saturated. I have the background more green because it's more optimistic. Like, don't worry, like, you know, like nothing, like AI Slop's it's not gonna fuck up the internet the same way you think it will. You know, it's very positive looking color grading. I even have a vignette. It's like white. If you notice, it's hard to notice, but there's like a white vignette, right? What the fuck am I doing with my nose? But yeah. So this is more like I'm trying to make it look like it's like a sunset. Like, oh shit, the world's ending. Not really. That wasn't really the initial intention, but you can kind of grasp that. The color grading kind of gets fucked a little because the rain started getting on the lens, so I had to do like different separate color grades, so it kind of gets fucked a little here. But yeah. If you want, I can show you in DaVinci. Fuck, I don't have time to explain the color grading. If you want, I can do that in a separate video in the future, but because the color grading is also very interesting, so I can get into that. But that's basically it. I mean, the paper effects, I don't know, I don't want to explain everything in depth with the editing. I just want to show you like I just want to say what I did and kind of why I did it, right? And yeah, I think that's it. Hopefully I did good, and hopefully I explained it well. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Fuck, I didn't mean to do that, but let me know what y'all think. I need a haircut, man. Sorry you guys have to look at my ugly ass fucking bird nest looking hair, but yeah, that's basically it. Currently trying to think of some video ideas. Oh my god, bro, I'm stuck. I'm trying to like figure out a new structure, more like more personality based, less like scripted content. So that's what I'm trying to figure out right now. So hopefully the next video is not next month, all right? And low-key half the time I was trying to figure out how to get a good thumbnail, so I went back and shot that. But yeah, if you guys want some advice, I can give you some advice on, like, I guess, like, creative ideas, because I don't really think I'm that good of an editor. Like, if you show any, like, I guess, good editor this, they can definitely do all this shit if they wanted to. It's just, I think my ideas are very good, like, not to be, like, arrogant, but they're really cool ideas. And, you know, I take a lot of inspiration from Sneeko, but I feel like, you know, I can set my, like, I can show my ideas, like, I can show my ideas are different enough to set myself aside from Sneeko, right? Like, I can show you how I'd do this video, right? My take on this idea. You know, I definitely need to expand my inspirations and look at more shit, but I really think I mastered this Sneeko styled video into my type of style, right? You know, I use the cameras. Sneeko never used that. I use, like, paper. Sneeko really never used paper. He used maybe, like, scribble text, but that's really it, you know? This is really just my style, right? So, any advice on doing that, because I feel like I struggled with that a lot. Just finding my creative ideas, like, really tapping into my head and figuring out how I can make something different. And really, to do that, it's gonna sound cliche. It's gonna sound like, you know, like, oh, I've heard this a million times, but it's really just practice. Like, keep making videos. And it's also really just sitting down, like, really sit down and think about it. Really sit down and just think, fuck, what ideas can I do? Or write down, like, literally write down, like, I use this Notion app. You can just do it on Google Docs. Just write down what you find cool. Like, okay, like, let's say Sneeko does scribble writing with, like, animate scribble writing. What can I do to make that different? That's something cool. He uses scribble writing to visualize I guess, important words, or I'm wording it bad, but, like, important things, and uses it to convey a story. You know, he uses it. What can I do to do something, like, have something to visualize my keywords, visualize something, keep the viewer engaged, while also doing something different? Because you don't want to just copy people, right? You know, people say every artist is a thief, but really, you don't want to straight up just copy people. You don't want to copy, like, someone's character, someone's personality, their personality on YouTube. You don't want to copy their scribble writing, right? That's what I struggled with for the longest time. Even if you see my older videos, I kind of, like, when I started again, I kind of came off a bit arrogant, like that Sneeko persona. It's because I couldn't really put my real personality into these videos. But I guess I hope you guys are seeing now my personality, my actual personality is way more into these videos. But, you know, just sit down and just practice. You know, it takes time. You're not gonna get this first try, right? So really, just be okay with being bad at that shit. You know, I sound like a broken record because I feel like I've said this so many times, but you gotta just do that. Yeah, man. You gotta tap into your creative mind. But yeah. Oh, that's basically it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Yep, I'm done.